I remember when I was a lot younger, I see these like crazy commercials with this dude talking about get off the couch and, do what you got to do and stop being lazy. And I think it was like Everest University or something like that. But what's really the crazy part about all that is like, when I was listening to it and I was younger, I just thought it was some dude just being, silly, just getting paid to say something. But as I get older, what I really started to realize and what I really started to understand is that you're only going to get out of life what you put into it, period. I mean, that's point blank, period. There's so many, I don't even want to say friends. It's just people that I know of, people you see on Facebook, associates, friends of friends, and they stay talking about how they're at a dead-end job or they're in a situation they don't want to be in, or they have a dream that they want to pursue. Maybe they always wanted to be a poet or a singer, or maybe they wanted to be like a veterinarian or something, and they just fill, like they fill the conversation with so many excuses. And I keep going back to that Everest University, commercial where he's just like, do it, like get up off the couch and do it. But what's the crazy part about it is, man, is that there's so many people that legitimately are not going to get off the couch. It really does. I mean, it really does blow my mind to sit down and think of the amount of people that would rather not put any energy. They would rather not invest any time in themselves to better themselves and to become who inside, somewhere deep inside, they really want to be. I mean, that really blows my mind. And so when I'm thinking right now, and talking about, motivation and inspiration and all these things that people take for granted and think that they're cliche and think that they're these like Disney story, these Disney stories or these fairy tales. It's not a fairy tale, man. Like, you get out of your life what you put into it, period. And that's with anything, man. Relationships, friendship, career choice, a dream, a goal, something that you had in your heart that you've always wanted to manifest. You're only going to get out of it what you put into it. It sounds so silly to even go back to that dude on that commercial and think about the fact that, get off the couch, do what you gotta do, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost so easy to think about, so easy to say, but the reality is there's still going to be people that maybe it's even yourself, that you're gonna allow yourself to stay on that couch, not do anything, not progress, not live, not take yourself to the next level, not nothing. You'll sit there and you'll complain and you'll wonder and you'll dream, but you'll never put anything into it. You'll never invest in yourself. You'll always be in this place where you're just stuck in a rut. So that's just my encouragement. That's my encouragement to y'all, man. Just invest in yourself. Get off the couch. Take time to understand what you need to do to progress. And take yourself to a place where you're moving forward every single day.